Yo, what up?
Not much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. People were stupid.
Yeah, that's kind of
very.
I think Blaine rot has affected every government structure at this point, and it's only getting worse.
It makes no sense. I don't. I just understand how it just makes no sense how people could be that stupid. But yesterday there was a situation. I think they called the marshals on me yesterday because I took over one of their scenes down here. And yeah, I don't know. And the marshals are biased.
Yeah, I know because Ventura calls Angel his direct chain of command. He's the reason that Angel changed all the fines and times after the 50% slider reduction because it would affect Blaine County's bank account. That's why I'm impeaching that son of a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, once you can, I got a situation from Nakota also that motherfucker's a sly fuck too, to be honest with you.
Nakota?
Yep.
Well, yeah, of course.
They broke.
Does he? Out of curiosity, has he arrested anyone in the last month?
Probably not. To be honest with you. Oh my God, Maxwell, please come to the resort.
I feel like I've been gone for a day and I'm about to hear some crazy shit.
Great Ocean. Yeah, just I've been taking all their 95s. Well, yeah, every single time they come down here and arrest somebody, I'm taking a 95 from them. Every single time they come down here in pursuit, I'm taking over the scene and I'm controlling the scene.
What the fuck? Wait, why?
Due to the fact that I'm sick and tired of them not letting me do my operations with my operators.
Yeah.
Because they want to not help us out with 77s. And I had a conversation with that fucking bitch pussy fuck Cassidy.
Scarden, thank you for 6 months.
And this pussy said, "Oh, we're gonna pick and choose with 77 we go to, and we're not gonna pursue." Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Wait, what did he say?
We're gonna pick and choose what 77s we go to.
What does that mean?
Exactly. So I was like, okay, if that's the case, I'm taking every single pursuit that comes down from Blaine County and to LS jurisdiction. I'm taking over.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, how did all this happen?
Because Cassidy's a bitch.
He's more than that. I don't think he realizes. I don't think he's got the brain cells. He reminds me of like one of those like emo kids, you know what I mean? That sits around like all day, like, you know, just like writing songs about like how shit his life is. But the problem is, it's like he's done everything to himself. He's created these situations for himself. But unfortunately, he's got a lot of do you know much about emo culture?
Yeah, I do.
You know, they got the groupies or whatever. So like he's got his groupies over in Blaine County that are just like vibing, to his tune of depression.
So wrong. It's insane.
Yeah.
The fact that they voted twice, these motherfuckers voted twice, by the way, to see if they wanted to help us out with 77s. Voted twice.
Yeah.
You know how you mentioned Nakota?
Yeah.
He's had one arrest in the past 30 days.
He's had one arrest in the last 30 days?
He's one arrest in the past 30 days.
Check in the last 60 days.
There was quite a few a month ago. I assume it's because he's spending most of his time in Andy Shores. Yeah, last 60 there's a bunch. There's at least like 5 or 6, but the last 30 days he's had one arrest.
Oh my God.
Hey, Maxwell.
Hey guys.
How you doing, Maxwell?
So if you want to start from the beginning, 3 days ago, I told Ventura, I was like, listen, man, if it gets to the point where I cannot operate my subdivision that I've worked my ass for, and brought in insane amount of money, the way I want to operate it, it's not going to be good. Because then I'm going to be upset that you guys, because I'm not going to lie to you, Nino, I was fence-sitting like a little bitch for the first half of this bullshit.
I know. I fucking pulled you aside how many times? I told you this, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I don't blame you because I think most normal adults are gonna look at others and assume that they're not gonna be as snaky as you may think. You know what I mean? You're
Right.
gonna give people the benefit of the doubt, or like
Right.
look at it as like a one-time incident. Until those conversations with you, I was trying to protect you guys from some of the politics, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, I gave up about a month ago because I'm like, this is just fucking brain dead.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this is a
talked to
waste of
Cassidy,
time.
When he told me he had to ask his subordinates, his deputies, how they feel about it and go off what they want to say, I was like, who the fuck's the sheriff here? Or you the sheriff, or they the sheriff?
Oh yeah.
So the
Jesus.
vote went 40 to 4 the first time. Then they
40
had
to 4?
Yeah, 40 to 4, 40
Wait,
to 6.
what
one
was
of
the first vote about? Because I don't even fully know about
to
this.
stay up north, right? When the SOPs came out. What?
What?
Put out? Yeah.
And what was the vote exactly about?
And to not help us out unless it's 78s.
That in and of itself, who put the vote up?
The sheriffs.
Okay, who like, that they should be impeached.
1,000%.
Wait a minute, this is perfect. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So they put the vote up. It's 44 to 4. They've said this multiple times. Then they stayed up there. They didn't want to, they picked and choose which call to help us out with. We're down bad in numbers. The only time they would come down there is the 78s if we get shot at. So there was multiple chases that we lost because we didn't have enough people. And then there was another vote. I think a couple days ago. There was another vote a couple days ago. It was 21 to 16 or some shit like that. It was really close.
Damn, that's really close.
Yeah, because they're not chasing anything.
Okay, and of those votes, how many of them have done more than like 5 hours in the last 30 days?
Majority of them haven't, because Kate
Wait,
even told
shut
me
up.
majority of those guys, majority of them don't even come on duty.
So people are voting that aren't active officers.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Ventura laughed when Cade was making the point of like certain people can't vote, and basically said they can't do that.
How do you know that they're not hiring people into the department just to vote on their behalf?
That I don't know.
I'm just saying. It's who's to say?
I think Declan said they're full for his shift anyway.
Yeah. So
Is he back?
Happened.
Is Declan back?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
No, I haven't seen Declan since 2 weeks ago when all the shit started hitting the fan.
Yeah. As much as Declan can be a little bitch, at least he's consistent. My guess is he probably caught wind of some of the lead in the Blaine waters. But anyways, continued then. All right, so second vote happened.
Second vote happened, and I told him, I was like, listen, I'm gonna be clear with you. If this vote does not go to the point where you guys are actually gonna help us and do your jobs, I'm taking every single one of your scenes down here.
Okay.
And then they try to shift it to like, oh, it's Denzel's fault. It's Denzel's fault. Then Denzel, you fucked it. It was so close. But we were losing that vote anyways because Opal still had access to the voting.
No, she didn't.
Yep.
That's
Can
so
you
good.
does she still?
I don't know.
Can Opal get all the votes for the past one and this one for me?
I can try.
It's probably already too late, but that's fine. Shit.
You should have just emailed me.
Yeah, well. All right. Okay. So then what happened?
Yeah, and then they took it. Their ego got hurt again. Okay, then it was like, okay, see how well it's gonna do you. And then they were really upset when I started taking them, and now they're just more upset. I mean, it's the same. Nothing's really changed. It's just been doing the same shit. I'm just taking all their scenes now and their 95s.
But to be fair, they weren't doing anything to come help us to begin with.
So why would I allow you to pursue?
They were at one point, like 2 Fridays ago, they were down here doing like 38s and shit on channel 9 and not assisting with the cash exchange I kept asking for backup on. But yeah, I think they were down here patrolling on their own channel and not including us.
Yeah.
What?
So I
yes.
talked to
that is
Angel.
fucking brain dead.
Well, it is, and that's
patrolling
why
down
I'm finally
here.
done. That's why I'm over it.
I talked
like,
to Angel, and they are contesting the legislation. They have like some hearing about it very soon because Grayson was telling me to put it on the docket. I can't show this to you just yet, but there was a situation where like Lieutenant Nakota literally told him to break off the pursuit. When I took over command, I was like, that's complete dereliction of duty.
Yeah.
Bean's statement too that they broke off. You took over and they broke off.
He says, I quote, then took over, scene, Bean left. Period.
Yep. In his statement.
Well, fundamentally, the contesting that is happening is, excuse my French, regarded, because it is a police department that is contesting legislation over civil matters.
Over jurisdiction stuff, which is wild.
It's so, the fact that they
it's wild to me.
It's like so fucking brain dead. I want you to, let's put this like a sheriff's office is contesting legislation over, like, it's so dumb. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, and the DOJ's like, yeah, okay, let's just, Blaine County's gonna contest this law. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. I mean, like, how much do you know about what this new election's gonna be like?
I don't really know too much. All I know is.
Oh, okay. So you want a little how stupid shit is? Like, this is why, like, I don't even know like how much I give a shit anymore. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Because it's so, like, you have to be, like, on a different, like plane of existence to, like, genuinely make any sense of any of this. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tuesday night, the following, tweet went out. Who sent it to me? Give me a sec. There we go. State announcement went out. This is from Justice Angel. It reads as follows. For this election, each citizen will have to choose the county that they want to represent them and where their voice will be heard. Citizens may vote for one mayor and pick their county of residence accordingly. Please campaign with this knowledge in mind.
That's so crazy.
Now, I want to explain to you, because this may not, like, hit immediately. I'm going to send you guys a copy. Give me a sec, just so you can look at this. And, Maxwell, did I not save your number? Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Might be under 15 minutes.
There it is. So, this is actually idiotic as fuck. Let me explain. Inherently, what this text is attempting to say is that when you vote for the mayor, you're also voting for your county of residence. This inherently was put in place to prevent Pred and myself to get elected. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That is why this is happening. This is in order to cuck me and Pred potentially winning both counties, and for there being two mayors working together. This is done in favor of getting Eve to win. But it gets worse, because probably that's where this thought process originated from, and it's being written this way in order to, like, hide this fact and like make it, you know, more coy. this fucking degenerate has just done something insanely stupid. Let me explain. You are now voting based on, in conjunction with picking your county of residence. That is unconstitutional. Imagine if you voted for the president, but you also had to pick what state you're going to reside in, and your choosing is going to make an effect on that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't force two decisions under one. It doesn't make any sense. There's another problem. Because you are, this vote would also, your vote that's supposed to be secret, you're also choosing your point of residence. And our legislation today references residents of counties. They would have to make that decision making public. So that goes against the right to privacy. Have my legislation references residents of Los Santos County. So you may end up having people unintentionally vote for like Andy Jones, but they live in Los Santos County and now they're fucked.
So what,
like, you're not going to pick your resident, right? Like, the right way to do this is that you have legislation for what it means to be a resident of a county, right? And then you pick your county, you register, and then you vote.
Can this be overturned though, right? Like,
I've already got a massive letter, and we're going to be flooding the docket. I just wasn't around yesterday to review it all.
Yeah.
So... But the problem is, like, this is like such bullshit, because this is like a 10-minute idiot decision, which is now going to take like fucking 100 man hours to like draw out the common sense, and that's kind of the same problem you guys are facing.
When's the election day?
I thought
in 3 days it starts.
my thought it was to prevent people from the north and south to vote against who they don't want to win. So somebody going to the north and voting for somebody other than Eve, and then somebody coming to the south and voting somebody other than you. That's what I thought, but I mean, I guess it makes sense what you're saying too, if you think that they're not wanting you and Pred to win together.
Yeah, that's effectively what it is. They're changing the rules. This is like you know, when this is like the equivalent of if they change like the voting lines in states like the week before like the polls open. You know what I mean? Like this is so like absurd, it's insane. And I don't think these fucking people like know how to think like in any logical form. Because if you even thought about this, like if you're like these people should know this. Like before sending this out, you should be like, what does this affect? Wait, this isn't gonna work. Like there's no fucking thought being used. It's literal gerrymandering. It's fucked. So yeah, you're gonna see it post on Twitter. We're gonna send out the DOJ message. We're gonna put them on notice. If we need to, we're gonna counter the electoral votes. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I really give that much of a fuck. Like I'm sort of on this. Part of me is like, just let it burn. You know what I mean? How much bullshit is it worth fucking taking on? Because you deal with one thing of bullshit and then the other bullshit happens. Why the fuck are there sheriffs countering jurisdictional lines? They don't like, how are they representing the people? Like what? How do you go and say, hey, let's just, oh, they're the people to, how did they're so stupid. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
So are you gonna run or are you not gonna run?
Oh, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running. But I'm just saying.
Okay, listen, Nino. Listen, I can see some fuck shit happening. Can you just please put your name on the website right now, please? Because
what
I don't
fuck
want to be
shit?
like, oh well, we're gonna.
Let him fucking do it. Let him fucking do it. Let him do some more fuck shit. It ain't gonna change anything.
We need you, Nino. We really do.
I don't think you understand.
You think I don't understand? You think you know how much fuck shit I've seen?
No. You probably understand, but they've met petty shiesty, and a lot of you won't like. People don't like. I'm taking everything from them. Brother, I've waited on Elgin and Clinton 10-7
Good.
to watch them come down.
Good.
And I'm here every day.
So here's the thing though, right? I got to take a look at this because right now you have the chief of police and the sheriff who are going to be arguing jurisdiction lines with no representation of the people, right? Right on the day of the election. None of this makes any fucking sense. All right. So there's a lot to think about because I will tell you right now is probably that shit's going to get flipped on Monday. I hate to tell you this. Right? It's rigged. It's going to be rigged.
You're saying the legislation for the
100%.
jurisdictional lines?
It's going to be rigged. I'm telling you.
So then they'll be down here throwing their dicks around again.
Probably.
Probably dapping Den left and right.
Yeah. You know, it's like, I mean, what do you expect when you have a sleeping DOJ that wrote like bullshit on a whim for the last 3 months, who has refused to hire more judges? And before I hear this, oh my God, but no one else wanted to be a judge. I have 3 people with that, 1 ex-judge and 2 people with multiple months of legal experience that have tried to be judges in my cabinet alone, right? So I don't, like, you know, like, what do you think is going to happen, right? This is going to the docket in less than a week, and it's being sorted, and they didn't even think about, like, hey, you know what? Let's just, like, does it make sense for the sheriff and chief of police to be arguing jurisdiction lines? Like, it doesn't, like, none of this passes. I don't know what I'm saying. Am I sounding crazy? I feel like this is just like blatantly obvious.
No, it's wild. Why didn't they run? I don't understand why they didn't try to be chief instead of
you don't think
sheriff.
You don't think we're gonna beat that jurisdictional contest?
I'm sorry?
Who's even fighting it?
BCSO.
No, who is on our defense?
I don't know.
That
exactly.
Moss posted on it. But the thing is, that still is entirely unreasonable because it's not like.
No, I'm just saying. Do you think we're gonna beat? Like, you think we're gonna beat it?
No, of course. I'd be surprised, to be honest.
Then if we don't have jurisdictional lines, we should be one fucking department. Period.
Yeah, it's.
How does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know about having a bunch of fucking snowflakes as my leaders, to be honest with you.
But I'm saying it doesn't make sense to have 2 different departments in 2 different counties and no line.
That's the problem. Instead of developing, that's exactly it, Maxwell, right? Is that the only thing that has transpired in the last 3 months is the Constitution came out and legislation that defined 2 counties and 2 departments. And instead of like the state working on developing what these counties mean, they fucking just tried to reverse and stonewall any attempt to try to make a distinction. They're on the kind of copium to say that anything was developed in BC up in Blaine County. What the fuck happened in Blaine? Give me one thing. Give me one piece of legislation. Tell me one thing. Whereas we have developed up LSPD after getting a bunch of snakes and rats leaving. We've solved the materials. Literally, material shops open 24/7. MOPEC is paying out, is sending out material to all these fucking mech shops. There's now twice as much. We have more businesses in operation in 2 months than Max did over his entire 6 months of existence. We have sent out more event money than everyone combined. We have paid the LSPD more in the last 3 months than they did in the 6. We have balanced our budget. We have more money in our county account than the state account. It's like we have fucking countless things done, but we're still dealing with a bunch of brain dead fucking motherfuckers.
Miller, do you have a car here?
Yeah.
Can you help Charlie? She's requesting a 77, and nobody from Blaine County is responding.
You ready to find out why why Pred and I are not gonna need to be stopped? You know what happens if him and I sign legislation together, right? It becomes state law, and now DOJ gets fucked. This law is not just for Eve. It's for fucking Angel.
But this is some deep ass shit. What the fuck?
What if I told you that this whole narrative about Nino doesn't work with the North, as if like fucking like the United States is gonna deal with Panama, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, brother, there's like 10, 50 people that live up north, right? Why would I be going to Blaine? You got to come this way, right? I literally had to send a letter asking them to look at G6 legislation that protects civilians and hand deliver it and then twat it out, and they still didn't respond. They just had to put their signature on it so G6 workers could defend themselves up north. They didn't even do that. You think anyone else is gonna do it? No. I could literally write legislation that helps them. They ain't gonna fucking sign it because they're not working for Blaine.
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with you.
No, they aren't gonna do it because they want they want that. That's what they want. I think I'm going to get all my voters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
It's risky because if this doesn't get overturned, if it doesn't get overturned, it's kind of like you'll be put into place, but then okay, it's just
We're gonna have 3 more months of this shit.
I can't.
I really hope the jurisdictional lines are here. That's all I want. I just want that.
Why can't this be good? Everyone is paying for this. I think you need to be prepared that it does get flipped on Monday because the cards are already stacked. This is like the votes are going to be scuffed. I'd be surprised if Pred was already 50-50 prior. Now it's like he's fucked. Right?
Do we get to vote on the flip of the jurisdictional legislation?
It's up to the judge.
Yeah, it's up to the judge. Who's the judge?
Hart.
Who? Oh,
and
Hart?
representing in defense of it is going to be Angel.
She's defending the legislation?
Yeah, against the sheriffs. And Moss has asked to be added. I don't know if it's been accepted. I didn't take a look.
That means we should have a chance, though,
so
right?
If we,
you have a
if
chance,
lose,
sure.
It's always 50-50 in court. I don't care what anybody says. It's always up to the judge, 50-50. No matter how much anything you have. But if we lose the line, right? The county line.
Well, it's not
So
the
then
county line. It's only
jurisdictional, right? But they're gonna come down here and then just treat us like pieces of shit, right? Like they run everything, which
that's
would
what
be
they
great.
want.
They actually respected everybody in our department instead of calling us a shit department, like Bean said. And then the shit Cade saying the other day, like obviously they do nothing but talk shit about our department. I don't have a problem with the people that work with BCSO. I enjoy working with the people of BCSO. I just think their choices are fucking stupid. Like there's a big difference. I think our meetings are just about shit talking them, which it's not. We have a few officers that make stupid sounds and stupid, comments.
Look, can I tell you that you guys have been shot on behalf of Blaine County via the Saints?
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean,
I wouldn't doubt that. I heard Ventura's fucking
Ventura's
Cassie.
marrying Cassie, so
Yep.
like, I'm not surprised.
Yep. I listen, I was told by a very good source that you guys are open season through Blaine County's people. So I'm telling you that this source isn't going to lie to me, and they're tapped in. So the problem is that
maybe they're acting like they're gangbanger girlfriends because Cassidy is dating Raya,
Yeah.
who shot one of our new officers over her thinking that she liked Cassidy. So are they all just like turning into their girlfriends? Like, I'm confused. They realize they're not a gang, right?
Just I can't wait till we fucking make this new pursuit unit
So
while they fucking
crazy.
chase turbocharged tumbleweeds up north. I can't fucking wait.
None of this would be a problem if everyone just like followed the plan, right? 2 counties, right? And 2 departments. That's it. But the fact of the matter is that you are fighting a bunch of fucking middle school drama queens that do not believe that the counties exist. That's the problem. You're never gonna be able to battle
Everywhere else in the
They're
world.
just retarded. That's the problem.
I tried to explain that to Cade, and he just couldn't fucking comprehend.
Cade
Well, your
is-
mom's
Cade
telling
is
you not to
the
go in the
sauce,
cupboard.
man.
I'm
He's
like,
lost
what are
in the
you
sauce.
talking about, dude?
He's he's fencing just like
he
I am.
doesn't
Like I was.
even understand what the fuck a jurisdiction is. I think
He
that's
wants
the
to be down
problem
here
with some
so
people.
bad, but they're pulling him off every single time. Like it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but he's also calling you a fucking idiot and telling us that we shouldn't be writing SOPs for our jurisdiction when we have every
okay,
fucking
it's on my
right
case.
to.
You have to
Yes.
understand
Kid would never
that
call me an idiot.
Cassidy
No, he
literally
did.
Cassidy literally told me and Peters that we created the jurisdiction line. Like, I want you to take that in for a second. Is that the undersheriff said he goes, well, you and Nino are the only ones that like created this jurisdiction line and what are splitting the state apart. And I'm just like, you have to be fucking brain dead. Like, that's the shit they're on. Like, you get what I'm saying? You're dealing with flat earthers.
Literally was thinking that earlier. This is some flat earther
Yeah,
shit.
how do you have you can't even start it. You can't even start the conversation. Yeah, it's already cooked. And then throw in the everyone has an equal say type bullshit, you know, where like, okay, everyone's a little bit right here, all right? Like, fuck out of here. No, these guys are talking about the earth being flat and like ships falling off the corners. What the fuck are you saying? So, I don't know. It's, you know, I think it's going to be 3 months of the same shit. It's probably going to be worse than that, to be honest.
I just hope that if the lines are here, I think they'll bend the knee. But if the lines are not here, they won't.
They're not bending the knee.
No,
as
the
it
lines
is.
are here, they will. The lines are here, they will. 1,000%.
And you're just pissing them off more by taking their calls.
Exactly. They
But-
will bend the knee.
But the thing is, like, why does there need to be any knees bent? I mean, wasn't the biggest argument that they had?
Yeah, because they're prideful, Nino.
No,
Yeah,
I know
they're
that.
they're prideful.
They thought they were going to get their own department and do whatever the fuck they want because they didn't like who was in high command or in command down
Agree.
here. And
They're
they think
prideful.
that they're going to come here and do whatever the fuck they want, however they want, and big dick whoever they want.
Yeah,
and
and
they
then
can't do that, and they're upset. I understand that because in their head they thought, oh, we're going to be our own department and do whatever the fuck we want. And now
Yeah.
they can't do that.
The thing is,
Right.
they just can't come down here. They're bored. I'm telling you, once if this vote goes, you and the jurisdictional lines are still there. We're gonna have our own pursuit unit. What are they gonna
We
chase
have
up there
to.
with us? What are they gonna chase up there with the pursuit unit? Please let me know. Cows, horses.
But that's kind of my thing, right? Is they never should have made. This is why Cornwood should have been the fucking sheriff, because he wanted from very early on a small department, right, that is able to look after the civilians of Sandy and Polito. And instead, it turned into the scuff fucking troopers filled with individuals that are literal, like, just fucking gangbangers that, like, you know, just, I don't think they can read English. That's the issue. So, none of this should be a problem because don't they have like 24/7s up north now and a bunch of other shit?
Yep.
So, like, what's the issue now?
But Shiesty, 90% of the crime starts in. Well, you still.
Then you don't. Then join the LSPD. You fucking
Exactly.
dumb fuck. Like,
Or
what does this
just
even
work
mean?
together and not have don't be upset because Moss put something in play and you don't like who you never. They don't even see her half the time because, you know, they don't all even work her shift. The biggest people with the problem is shift 2. it's not shift 1, it's more shift 2.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we got the numbers. And I'm like, yeah, because they all transferred from shift 2 LSPD to BCSO.
What
Why do
happened
they
to
even have so
voting
many
for sheriffs?
officers? I
Yeah.
don't
Voting
understand.
for sheriffs. Like, what happened to that? I thought sheriffs had to be appointed by the people.
Some scuffed, like, listen, most
Wait,
of the
they changed it?
legislation up north is, yeah, she changed it. They have to like nominate 5 people or some fucking bullshit. It gives me a fucking headache even thinking about this. Everything's cooked is the issue. So yeah,
It is.
it
What do they
is
think is
cooked.
going to happen if they win this shit Monday? Like, what? They're still not going to have say over people with the same ranks as them. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to do.
Like I said, it's a bunch of prideful shit. I'm about to go help Charlie out with these fucking
Do
calls.
your thing. Just be prepared for Monday. I'd say, let me cook a little bit too, because I think
the voting starts Monday or the
both is happening
campaigning?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna campaign. I think I got it in the bag. I mean,
I just do it just in case. You know, just do it
Yeah.
just in case, please.
Listen, I don't know how much I give a shit anymore, to be honest.
I
It's a
don't
waste
give
of my
shit
time.
either. That's why. This is why I'm losing my fucking mind, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit either.
Yeah.
You can let Barrick win, Nino.
I could just show up and I'm gonna win.
Oh,
Like you think? Listen, I may give Pred all my votes.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it
And
really
then who-
depends. There's a lot
It's
to
gonna flip flop.
there's a
Well, then
lot
what-
to decompress here or like unpack here, because the fact that people are voting on residency, but we have legislation about what it means to be a resident, but your residency is going to be hidden from government officials. None of it makes any fucking sense. Like, people are going to be like, can you imagine you vote? So let's say you're like, oh, I want Eve Devin, Nino's going to win anyways, right? Which is, some people are going to do that, or even for Pred. They're now declaring their residency, but that should inherently, based on legislation that already exists, means that they need to be treated differently than on where they're living. You know what I mean? Like, some of my legislation, imagine the event legislation says, which I think it does, if you're a Los Santos resident, you can do da 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 da. But what if you declared yourself in Blaine, but you live in Little Seoul? Then what? Right?
Right. Does that mean their vote doesn't count?
I don't
confused.
know. That's just so fucking stupid. This is what happens when you don't use any brain cells. It's like you create these situations that are just unsolvable because it's fucking spaghetti.
You're going to try and get that changed before voting?
Yeah. We're dropping the letter to be like, hey,
That's
bozos,
crazy.
like, have you noticed these like simple logical conclusions that are being made? Like, you know, so I'll see what I can do. Waffle, thank you for the prime sub.
All right.
So,
Well, good luck, Nino.
all right, I appreciate it.
You know,
right.
you got my vote.
I know.
Stupid
All
ass
right.
Marshals.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't hear about this.
Hey, what happened with the marshals?
What?
So they put out an announcement stating that I need to make a report every single time that I take over a scene.
Miss Desiree, I think it's 7
hold on a
months.
second, let me read it to you.
Okay, how did wait? Excuse me?
They break the fuck off.
Tell them to suck a dick. Where did the marshals? Wait, why would you be taking orders from the marshals?
Exactly.
Wait, I don't have to listen to them.
Why would you?
Yeah,
I'm so
they're-
confused.
Right. They can't tell us what to do.
Where do they get off telling you what to do? This is like when Daisy, which by the way is the number 2, went up and said you're gonna get fired if you look at Sky's fucking
Right.
public
It's
documents.
Crazy. Yeah.
Hold on. Where does it say the marshals get to tell you what to do? I'm so confused.
Now hold on. Now hold on. Now.
No, no, because they were trying to tell us something on a scene the other day, and I'm like, they can't tell us what to do unless it's their fucking.
Yeah, well, since when did they become higher than their chain of command? These people don't even know law. These guys are barely cops.
I mean, I agree. We have DJ who can't even.
I like DJ, but that's a great example, right?
It is, exactly.
So they're not our boss.
Well, don't say I said this. Like, prove to me that they are. Marshall. Ooh, they got a new search system.
Supposed to oversee like corruption and stuff. So isn't it? So they want us to do their job. They want us to do a report every time we take over a scene when that's their job. They need to be paying attention, in my opinion.
Yeah, legislative authorities. Okay, all right. I'm looking. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, by the way, I could still save you guys. Because let's just say there's a lot of dumb shit that happened over the last 3 months. And I've had conversations with, you know, the president of the United States and in Congress. There's potentially a lot of stuff that was rejected that should not have been. So I could, in theory, write legislation that says Los Santos Police Department has jurisdiction over all Los Santos County and is the premier, you know, and pass it and then see what kind of dumb shit they come back with, because everything is based on the Constitution, right? And it says Los Santos County shall have legislative authority over its jurisdiction and be responsible for the governance, public services, and local laws that pertain to residents and operations within Santos. Oh shit, there's a typo in the Constitution. Nice, bro. The Los Santos County Mayor is responsible for the governance of Los Santos law, and the Los Santos Police Department is responsible for the county's public services. Wait, they can't. Wait, I don't think they can win on Monday. This is in the Constitution. Wait a minute. The chief of police shall be appointed by... Wait, I'm just going to pass a thing that says LSPD owns everything. What are they going to do? They will go against the Constitution?
That's crazy. This whole...
Wait.
I just want to make sure.
Let me just write something up, and I'm going to go... I'm going to push it right now.
Yeah, I'm not
going to push it today.
Just saying, do I need to write this report or not need to write this report?
Why would we be doing their work for them? You're doing their job. They want to know every time it happens. They need to be around and paying attention, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God. Okay, give me a second. So I don't see constitutionally. That's an interesting argument. Now, the DOJ has legislative authority, right? But they do not have, which is the responsible government, public services, and local laws that pertain. Okay, will ensure that ensure the enforcement of laws, uphold justice, and protect the rights of citizens. Precedents set by justices will be common law. Judges have law enforcement. Shall have a law enforcement agency that is responsible for overseeing other law enforcement officers. Oversee. That does not mean administrate. Right? They are also responsible for preserving the integrity and the state, the Constitution, citizens' right, and the law of the state. Okay. So this is interesting because shall have legislative authority over its of the governance of the okay. So this is really good. This is really good. Let me take a photo of this just in case. Okay, let me I mean, listen, Maxwell, can you look to see where the Marshall shit is written up, and we'll Den talk to
like
Peters
what their duties
and
are?
yeah. I do not want to be telling you what you guys should be doing, right? I think that needs to come from
I
Daisy.
don't think we're going to be writing a report, though. I'm telling Shiesty he's not writing a report until I'm told otherwise, because
There you
last
go.
I checked, they're not our fucking boss, so...
There you go. Yeah. I don't want to be telling you guys what to do.
No,
It needs to come from the top.
I didn't know till just now. Like, what I'm
If
literally...
you look at it, you see it right there. It says it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what? What's right there, Shiesty?
On the dashboard, the announcement.
Okay, an announcement doesn't mean we have to do it. That's just them writing a note saying, hey, we want you to do this. Great. Well, where does it say that we have to do what you're telling us to do?
Yeah, they're just... Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. This is
No,
actually
we'll
brain
find
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a bunch of people? Who's the marshal that put this out?
Anna.
Anna who?
Lockhart? I might call Grayson about this just to, because he's not
Call
going to be
Grayson.
a...
Yeah.
He's not going to be a fucking marshal anymore. Today's his last day, so...
Yeah. I think that's
I'm gonna
a
call
good
Grayson
idea.
about this. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yep. All right.
All
We'll
right.
see if we can figure it out. Thanks,
All
Nino.
right. Y'all take care.